This is the process and steps in the urine formation. There are three main steps: filtration, reabsorption, and secretion. The kidneys. They filter unwanted substances from the blood and produce urine to excrete them. The first part is filtration. The glomerulus filters water and other substances from the bloodstream. So each kidney contains over 1 million tiny structures called nephrons. Each of these nephrons has or have a glomerulus, which the site of blood filtration happens. The glomerulus is a network of capillaries surrounded by a cup-like structure called the glomerular capsule or the Bowman's capsule. This blood flows through the glomerulus. Blood pressure pushes water and solutes from the capillaries into the capsule through a filtration membrane. And that is how the urine process begins. So this right here is the glomerulus and the Bowman's capsule that we're talking about. The filtration membrane keeps blood cells and large proteins in the bloodstream. So inside of the glomerulus, which is this part right here, blood pressure pushes fluid from the capillaries into the capsule through a layer of cells. And this layer, or the filtration membrane, allows the water and the small solutes to pass, but block or does not allow the other blood cells and other large proteins to pass. The filtrate, the fluid that has passed through the membrane, flows from the glomerular capsule further into the nephron. So back here. Reabsorption moves nutrients and water back into the bloodstream. So the glomerulus filters water and small solutes out of the bloodstream. The resulting filtrate contains waste, but also other substances that the body needs, other proteins and glucose and ions. And when this filtrate exits the glomerulus, it flows into a duct, into the nephron called the renal tubule. As it moves, the needed substances and some of the water are reintroduced or reabsorbed through that tube. So go back here. So you can see the tube. Right here, right here. And this part of the reabsorption of vital nutrients from the filtrate is the second step in the urine creation. So another diagram. The Bowman or renal capsule, the glomerulus. Secretion. The filtrate absorbed in the glomerulus flows through the renal tube where the proteins and water are reabsorbed into the capillaries. Now, at the same time, these ions and hydrogen ions pass from the capillaries into the renal tube. This is called secretion. These secreted ions combine with the remaining filtrate and become urine. The urine flows out of the nephron tube into a collecting duct, and it passes out of the kidney through the pelvis into the ureter and down the bladder. So the nephrons of the kidneys process blood and create urine, as we had mentioned, through the process of filtration, reabsorption, and secretion. Urine is about 95% water and 5% waste products. So this is the process and steps of urine formation.